The Bóinne landscape has been studied meticulously by generations of archaeologists, not just from Ireland, but in fact from around the world. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site after all.
Sa bhliain 2018, bhí drone an úsáid ag Anthony ag Brúna Bóinne.
So the last thing I would have expected is to find anything new, as it were, or anything that hadn't been seen before. On the evening in question, I had flown for about 15 or 20 minutes. At that stage it was 8:45 in the evening, the sun was low, and I was kind of saying to myself, just pack up and go home. But something kind of spurred me into, no, fly again, just have another one. And as I was flying down towards it, I noticed something in this next field here that literally stunned me. I knew where all the known monuments were, and I knew that this was not a known monument. The drone is getting closer, more detail is being revealed, and my heart is starting to pound in my chest with excitement. What I was seeing was a giant double circle that was regularly broken. It was segmented. But as I got the drone closer, outside of that, there were two concentric circles of what I could only describe as dots or little circles. These were dark markings in what was a bright crop. What is this, And I think by the time the drone landed the second time, I knew personally, I had a very good idea that what I had found was a henge. The henges, anything from about 3 centuries to about 7 centuries after Newgrange. They're much bigger, they're like arenas. Think of them as late Stone Age arenas or sports stadiums, the sort of places where people came to witness spectacles. Now, we can only speculate as to what might have taken place there. But what you have is a complex of monuments on the lower terraces of the floodplain here along the Bóinne, between the Bóinne and Newgrange. Newgrange overlooks the whole complex. Just to dig the ditch segments and the post holes, which is what we presume those dots are around the edge. Each of those is about 1 metre to 1.5 metres wide and 1 metre to 1.5 metres deep. And to dig those in the late Stone Age, you don't have metal tools. Your tools are made of bone and stone. So you're digging with the likes of antler picks and cow scapula shovels, like a cow shoulder blade. I mean, if you think about the labour involved in just digging one of those, and there are hundreds of post holes. Each of those was dug by a person or a number of people. It would have required hundreds, if not thousands of people to do that. It is awe-inspiring what human beings were doing here 4,500 or so years ago.